Welcome, guys, to another new episode of the Anime Lately podcast. We don't have the entire crew, but we have a good part of us on the comic book side because we have a whole lot of content to talk about. There's so much that came out. We have the PlayStation games and stuff that came out. Spicy just pushed out a new JJK article. Of course, we're gonna definitely talk about that. A DC and Webtoon news series of Batman Wayne family adventures. That's a very interesting topic as well. And it's just a whole lot of topic. Let's just go into it. Let's show our screen right now. Hey everybody, what's going on? Let me go this intro real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Anime Lately podcast. I am your host, Sam the Manga Man, and here with me are my Brotakus. Introducing first, he is the CEO of Careful Spoilers Podcast Network, the host of Careful Spoilers Show, C4S Villains. Founder of the No Anime No Life Facebook group, he is JB exclusive, the mutually good, invincibly talented James Barnes. And last but certainly not least, our latest member in the Anime Lately team, the boss of Spicy Lady Entertainment, the conversation of Spicy Lady Talks podcast, the iconic gamer of Spicy Lady Gaming, a fighter for diversity, representation, and entertainment, a neutrally good person, unless she's playing and she's gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the lovely Spicy Lady, Ashanti. How are we all
Yeah, as
doing?
long as it's
Hey.
not Valorant. she's cool.
If it's not Valorant, that's why I added the channel points to where I can't curse for like 10 minutes. That's been hard. I've been failing every
Good
chance.
luck.
Try if you have a swear jar. I think you're gonna lose so much. You're gonna probably save a lot of money, honestly.
I should probably they have a jar con thing. I should probably do that. That's a way to like
You get
penalize myself.
all you have to do is just have a set goal. Be like, all right, this is gonna be my vacation money in the next couple months. You're like, hey, wow, look at that.
It's just games. It's only game that brings out outside of me. I don't understand.
I think we all have that one game.
Yeah, we do.
You just fucking lose it sometimes.
It used to be Nicktoons Unite when I was a kid.
One
And now
game,
it's-
and then it turns to almost every game for competition. But it makes
Oh,
sense
yeah.
though. Like,
I hate to lose, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Most recently, like Jedi Fallen Order, right? Because
Mm.
like the boss fights are so difficult at times. It's so frustrating.
this, there's gonna be a lot of difficulty, especially the game that's gonna be coming out later this year. I think, actually, no, next year. Now, there's God of War, Ragnarok.
Dude, I am so excited for Ragnarok.
Oh my god,
Yes.
it looked great. I was like, oh snap!
Did you guys play the first game?
I played.
I didn't play-
I played a little bit in the first game.
I watched gameplay of it, but I did not play it
So good.
because that game was full of like puzzles as well as fighting, and I ignore all that shit in games, which you're not supposed to do. So I tend to watch other people play because I'm like, that's not a game for me because I'm very much straight shoot. That's not how you're supposed to play the game. So
But like I've watched the gameplay and the lore for God of War, and it was beautiful. It was sick. The graphics looks insane, and the story was
Yeah.
really well written, as well as the voice actors too. Like,
Oh yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
I
especially
watched-
for Kratos, yeah.
Yeah, I watched his like backstory, like his whole experience playing Kratos and his own personal. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so deep. Like, got really emotional. I was like, oh my goodness.
boy.
Yeah, and it's a game that you have to explore the world, right? There's
Yeah.
always little Easter eggs and little things that you can pick up all over the place. Like, I love the fact that you can literally travel in between the different realms. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite things to do in the game. Going to different realms, you have to use your different weapons in order to defeat the different demons and different things that you have to fight. It's really, really good.
And the challengings of the Valkyries. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
another game that brings me ridiculous frustration because the Valkyries are impossible. They're impossible.
And yet some people are able to do it like
Yeah, after hours and hours.
Yeah, that's not my kind of game.
I mean, like, but speaking of like exploring the entire world, Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
the new world, the combination of Peter and Miles, like Spider-Man attacks, like double team and stuff, and now we have a really big bad that requires both Spider-Mans, or both
I
Venom
I love it. I wish I would have reacted to the trailer
And
because
Kraven.
I
And Kraven.
literally was like screaming Venom's name before it even was revealed. Because I'm just like, who else to apply pressure to Peter and Miles but Venom? And this is what I wanted with Barry Allen and
Wally?
Levi Thorne. And,
Oh,
no, just in Reverse Flash. You know, they're getting Venom. Like, thank you. Like, pressure makes diamonds, and I'm extremely excited for this game because Miles has proven himself. Peter is back. I'm excited to see them together, trying to work together now that they're both like, you know, grown. Well, Miles has grown into his mantle of Spider-Man, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the story's going to be like now that Peter's off of vacation. He's back in New York, and now they're both Spider-Man in New York, and then Venom shows up, and then they also have to deal with Kraven the Hunter. It's going to be sick. It's going to be absolutely insane. Tony Todd is going to be the voice of Venom. Because I heard it in the trailer, I'm like,
that ending,
is that Tony Todd?
That ending is like, yes,
and then you look it up,
we
oh
can. I was like, oh.
Yes.
Oh, goosebumps. Okay.
Oh, man.
Goosebumps. Okay.
Peter's new modified suit with the spider arms. That's gonna be sick.
Yes. Yes.
Oh man, it's gonna
But
be.
yeah.
And 2023, that's not bad.
That's really
not
not
bad at all.
Like,
especially since we just got Miles Morales. Like that's
Yes.
not bad. I
Yes.
can wait.
Yes.
I'm
Enough time.
My only thing I'm worried about is like people do not have the PS5 just yet because still it's low storage. Like, not everybody has the PS5 yet, but
You can play it on PS4 Pro. I beat the game on PS4 Pro before I got the PS5.
ah,
I need
It
to get
still looks really good because I couldn't wait, dude. Like Miles, I've been waiting
understand.
for this game.
Yes.
yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely understand where games should not like slow down and wait until people getting the PS5 and then announce their game release. You want to push that out right away so you can move on to your next project and have updates
Yeah.
of anything and stuff.
There's DLCs, do New Game Plus. There's plenty of stuff to do until 2023 because this game is gonna be worth it, dude. What Venom? Venom! Come on.
That boss fight's gonna be crazy. I couldn't imagine what they're gonna do with Venom as the boss. Like, oh my gosh.
And then the thing is, we know who Venom is in this game story, so that makes it even more interesting that Peter has to go up against his best friend and Venom at this. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh, so then Miles might like help Peter out with that aspect since he had just dealt with that in his game.
Exactly.
So I think that would be a nice play on as their like, you know, the student becomes the master essentially. Like, I love that.
Yeah, because I mean they've been teasing Venom obviously since the first game. At the end of the first game, they teased Venom, so we knew Venom was coming. I didn't think it would have been this early though.
Yeah.
I thought we would get like some other members of the Sinister Six, like Kraven, like someone else. I did not think we would get Venom this quick, but I'm not gonna complain.
Lurking in the shadows, like, oh my goodness.
We definitely trust Insomniac because like they've been really successful with both the first Spider-Man game and the Miles Morales, and
They're
now
doing Wolverine.
exactly
They're doing Wolverine.
exactly.
Oh, yo, they just gave us that and then went on to the next. Someone, you can't just do that. You can't give us Wolverine. Go on.
I'm wondering who's voicing Logan into this video game too now. It's like we didn't hear anything like that. We just see him in the bar, cowboy hat, and just his bloody fist, and then okay, that looks.
I
looks
can't
cool.
remember his name, but whoever voiced him in Wolverine and the X-Men, I really like his voice. I can't remember his name. I'm gonna look it up right
from
now.
the games or the movie?
The animated series, Wolverine and the X-Men.
Oh, that wasn't Steve Bloom, was it?
I think
That's
yes,
Steve.
I think it was
Oh, if they get freaking Steve Bloom to voice this Wolverine, I will be.
Steve Bloom. Yeah,
Oh my God, I would
okay.
love
I
that.
mean, why
I would
not,
love
right?
That. I would love that. He was Wolverine now and Wolverine in the anime one.
Your
too, so I
entire
would
childhood
love
is in this video game. Now buy
Oh
it,
my
okay?
that. I love Steve Bloom's Wolverine voice. Like it sounds so good. So I would love that.
Kendall, he asked, "Is this Steve?" We don't know yet. We don't know if they already did the casting. The only thing that we just do know is there's no release date for Wolverine, is it?
Yeah, not right now.
Mm-mm.
But it's supposed to Is it before Spider-Man 2 or is it after Spider-Man 2?
I mean, more than likely after. I
Alright.
doubt we'll get it. I doubt we'll get it before it, but I mean, who knows? But yeah, right now there's no release date.
Uh, that's perfectly fine. At least we know like God of War is next year. We also have the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Yeah.
I did not think we would see Darth Revan. Like, I did not. Like, that was the first thing I saw. That got me instantly hyped for the entire showcase. I was like, all right, we're starting off with Darth Revan. That's what we're doing. All right, hit me.
So, is this the remake of the PS2 game or PS3 from the original?
Yeah, I think it's PS2. But yeah, it's
It's
a
been a
remake of one of
while.
them.
It definitely has been a while. So definitely to have it remake for the PS5 is a nice twist. Another game that looks like really beautiful, like the whole entire world and the series is Forspoken. That looked like amazing. It was like a
Yes.
almost like a
You know, Spicy, if you need that trailer, you can go to carefulforSpoilers.com and,
article.
find
Yes.
that trailer.
I'll go right now. Okay, plug. Period.
But yeah, Sam, honestly, besides Spider-Man and Wolverine, this is actually my most anticipated. Like, it just looks like everything in a fantasy game that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Like, I love fantasy games.
Did it have like a whole small teaser of how it looked like in the last show? I remember like you just see a whole entire like dragon or like a whole entire dinosaur or whatnot and stuff. I was like, holy shit, what kind of world did you just make? And then
So the only thing I've seen is like the Unreal Engine footage from like, I don't know, like a year ago. But yeah, this is the first time I've seen any footage of it. Besides that, amazing.
and then like the whole spell casting, the whole looks like the whole bracelet thing. There's like 10 rings.
It's sentient, which is really cool.
They have the whole water bubble and then the whole ice thing. Literally gave me the whole Avatar image. Like, what if the Avatar: The Last Airbender series literally have its own live action or video game series, and this is it. This is the kind of graphics you kind of want, and it's oh my god, yes, I'm for it. The ice,
Yeah, man.
2.
Yeah, I'm getting this game. This game looks good.
Yeah, it looks absolutely insane.
Everything about it, I'm like, yes. I love it.
The trailer is 3 minutes of perfection. If you want to see the trailer, go to carefulforspoilers.com. You can find the trailer there. But yeah, it's really good. The graphics look amazing. The story looks really interesting. And I'm interested to play as this character and see all of her different abilities, how they all work. Like, because it looks like she can do a lot of crazy shit. So
And then the
very ready for this.
Her,
Yeah,
her
this
own
one
big
also
bad
doesn't
too.
have a release date.
Her own big bad too looks like, oh, damn, okay. Now this looks like a fun game that it has a challenge. It's definitely gonna have beautiful world building that you want to explore. It's everything now. Okay. Definitely was one of the games that's high up there for sure. For sure, that looked really interesting.
What did you guys think of the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer?
Meh.
It was just adding more to the story. I felt like it was just another story building plot where I'm like, okay, I can play the game.
I felt like it wasn't really interesting or necessary in a sort of way. I know it comes out like in 2 weeks or something like that, or next month.
October 26th.
Okay, like next month, and
Yeah.
nothing really surprised me or shocked me or anything about it. It's just literally, here's a Guardians of the Galaxy games. It's just
Yeah, like I'm interested in like piloting the Milano. I'm interested in like playing as like Gamora, and I mean I do want to play as Star-Lord and like use the guns and everything, but I'm like the story, I don't know. I haven't gotten much from the story yet, but we'll see. You know, I'm not that interested, but it could be good.
same.
Yeah.
Is it by Insomniac as well, or is it somebody else actually?
I'm
I
not
forgot.
sure. Let me look it up real quick.
If they get the action like bugs fixed, and I'll probably play it one time or whatever, but it's okay so far.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's definitely not Insomniac.
okay. Then I love I love what Marvel's doing with the video games with Insomniac, but then everything else is it's meh. It's you didn't really need to, but we could all patiently wait for Spider-Man. We never expected Wolverine, and
No.
if you're gonna do
Yeah.
if you're gonna do other X-Men games as well, definitely for sure. You might as well.
My gosh.
I'm waiting for them to make like a solo Iron Man game. I think that
Didn't
would
they
be
have?
really
Ooh.
good.
Haven't they done that with like the whole 3D simulator kind of thing? I think you get the whole VR
I
gear and stuff.
vaguely remember.
Oh
but, like,
yeah, I remember that. We talked about it in my class where they're like having special places to have that game with the VR sets. But I don't think that was single. I don't know. It wasn't just an Iron Man game. Like he was part of it, but I don't know. I've never played the game, but I did hear about that.
I have seen it in conventions where like you have to like book appointments or like we're online. And you have
Yeah.
a whole. I think they put you in like those capsule, not those
Yeah.
simulator kind of thing, and you literally get the whole Iron Man experience kind of thing, and those are really fun and cool.
yeah. Ashton asked a really cool question. Do you guys think that the Wolverine game takes place in the same world as a Spider-Man game?
I do not see why not. I think I would love that.
I hope so.
I don't see why
really
they
hope so.
shouldn't do that. It's like
That would be cool. But I don't think they think that far ahead with some of these games. I think some of them try to remain separate. But that would be cool if it was the case.
I mean, you can change it now though.
True. That's true.
Like
True.
after Wolverine, like you could change it, but I think that would be sick. That could be like a DLC, like a one-off DLC mission where it's him and Peter and Miles.
You're going into
Oh my
you're going into the jungle with him. Like, oh no. Okay.
How would that group even interact? Like
I don't, but I want it.
I don't know how, but you can. I don't know. Chase after Craven. He goes back to the jungle and forest. Something.
I mean, they have him in the other game with Blade in them, so it could happen. Which I love. Blade is looking so good in that game.
Yeah, Midnight Suns.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
There's like another vampire game that got me interested too. The Blood Hunt.
Yeah,
Blood Hunt
it
looked
actually
really
looks
good.
really
Actually,
good.
it looks fun. Honestly, it's like
Yeah.
I forgot the other. I forgot what it would call. It's not like Left 4 Dead, but it's more of a more fun purpose version where you got different abilities. You get to choose different sides of what you want to do and stuff. I don't want to say Fortnite either though. I thought that was a fun game. It looked like a fun game to play.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
battle
you can-
royale vampire
Yeah.
game?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can completely customize your characters. Like I've never played a vampire game before, and I would love to. Like you can play as
That
different
seems
classes of
dope.
vampires, like different covens and stuff. Like
Oh, that's cool. This reminds me of a game that I've seen someone play before. I don't know the name, but it seems very like nostalgic to another game I've seen. I can't name right now, but this looks fun.
We got a little bit more information of Ghostwire Tokyo.
Which looks
yes, that
interesting.
looks sick too.
Looks
That-
very interesting.
Have a good mixture of Japanese folklore and horror into.
Which is popular in horror games right now. So having that come out
But
looks
like
really cool.
watching this trailer reminds me of Evil Within.
Hmm.
It's like a weird. This guy goes into like a weird simulation of like a horror game. And it's like a really challenging kind of thing.
Yeah. I've seen.
Haven't heard
I've
of it.
seen.
There's like a second one for it, but I heard the second one didn't do so well. Another one that also got me interested that's coming out really soon, Deathloop.
Yes. I'm excited.
Deathloop looks good.
I'll have to see gameplay.
Deathloop?
Yeah, I'll have to see more gameplay. Like the trailer didn't sell me that much. I need more like actual gameplay, not like a gameplay trailer. I need like
Yeah.
I understand.
I like the nostalgic of it. And I just like the characters, like nostalgic. I like the music of it. Like it seems very like jazzy, if I remember correctly. So I like it. And like it's very like cartoony, not cartoon, but very poppy, like Borderlands-esque.
Mhm.
I think so. I liked it.
Never played Borderlands.
Borderlands is
Borderlands is
fun.
fun. It's fun. And then we
Yeah,
had
that
the
one's coming out next week.
Yeah.
Deathloop on September 14th. And then it came out with the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, and then the Gran Turismo 7. And then this new game, never expected to see, was Project Eve.
Yeah, which looks really good too.
It gives me that Ghost in the Shell vibe, right?
Yeah, kind of, right?
Am I seeing? Am I going a little like? Why am I getting that Ghost in the Shell vibe?
Oh, yeah, this looks lit.
Yeah, it's really cool. Gameplay looks really nice. And
It looks like that one. The characters don't look like that one game. Oh my god, I forgot the name. Don't listen to me. But it looks good. I like the character designs.
Yeah.
Then we had Alan Awake remastered. I'm not sure about that. Never heard of Alan Awake.
Yeah, I've never heard of it till now. I was like, oh, this is a remake. Guess I should look up gameplay on the old one.
Guess so. And then last but not least, it was Tiny Tina's Wonderland. That actually looks kind of fun. It's like a whole mixture of D&D with guns, and then like, nope, you could do everything else too. I was like, okay, just shoot everything, blast everything. It's like, and it's all like a whole world of Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing too. Like that looks like a whole lot of fun that I wanted to get into and play for sure. And I'm pretty sure, I think that was all the games that we talked about for the PlayStation showcase. I want to go into our next topic. It was the DC and Webtoons new series, Batman Wayne Family Adventures. So there's a new series that both collaboration of DC and Webtoons. It's all slice of life. It's okay. It's pretty cute. It has this comedy right there. It has the person we know from voice acting Damian Wayne is our friend Ryan. Really cool, really humble dude,
so
which is
cool.
really nice
awesome.
guy.
I know.
I've read their first 3 chapters. It really is funny. It is a different vibe, where like it's Batman, but it's very like slice of life, really joyful, really it's just happy. You don't have to. Nothing needs to always be a serious crime fighting detective comic kind of thing. It's just family having family problems or family issues, kind of fights and stuff.
I mean, you can imagine the kinds of problems that they have.
Oh yeah, but shout out to Webtoons for partnering with DC by bringing more people to the app to showcase showcase DC stuff, also showcase what else they have, because there's a lot of creators on there who has really, really cool stuff. So this is a really smart partnership on their part. Like I've seen people saying, oh, I'm going to read a Webtoon for the first time now. Hopefully, getting a taste of that, they'll look at more catalogs of slice of life, look at other, popular like Webtoons. Whole app has gotten so much better over the years, and I love it. So this partnership is really, really good, I feel like.
I agree, because like if people go to like Webtoons website and they see Batman, it's something they're familiar with, and like,
yes,
all right, let me check out Batman. Like, am I expecting something like a dark crime fighting thing? No, it's just the Bat family, literally the entire Bat family. They introducing Signal. They introduce Cassandra Cain. They also have Catherine Cain. Literally, like the whole entire Bat family. Just it's Bruce Wayne's family, and I sent a clip, a snippet of Bruce with the coffee. It says, "World's okayest dad." I was like, "Oh wow, that's very true though." He's not the greatest dad, but I guess is okay.
And I love that they made Damian Brown. Not a white one. This boy is like what? He's like Chinese and like and not Middle Eastern, or I forgot what Braz Algo is like, but I like that they did that. Like that was a detail that I did like that they did. And he was 100% Damian. Even in a slice of life, Damian still has to be like sassy.
He is sassy in here too.
I did like how he was like, father still has to update the family tree after everyone. I'm like, Damian, oh my god, I love it. But yeah, this is really cute little webtoon. It was cute. I liked it a lot. I'm really excited to see what else DC brings. to Webtoons. I don't think this is the only one that they're doing. I think it's like a whole series,
for
if I'm not
real?
mistaken.
I hope so.
I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I would
hope
like
so.
I would like to see more. Because can you imagine Harley Quinn like slice of life or something like
Yeah.
her
I
and
can.
Ivy together would be so cute. Like I would love that. So I love where this is going.
I would love one with Canary and Green Arrow. I think
Oh
that'd be hilarious.
yeah, that would be so cute. That would. So
But Spicy, I like what you said about like getting more people into webtoons because, like me, before Tower of God, I never read a webtoon. You know,
Yeah.
now I'm reading that. Now I'm getting into God of High School, reading Solo Leveling, trying to get into other stuff, Mage and Demon Queen, like
Yeah.
trying to branch out in webtoons. So yeah, this is definitely the best way because Batman's huge all across the world. So yeah, this will definitely get people into webtoon.
because I think it's like a turnoff to webtoons. Like, you know, there's like a stigma on it where people are like, oh, what is that? You know, so this is gonna like just get more traction, like people kind of branch out in their shell of like just comic book series and different cultures, and you know, get more series up there. Like, you know, the people we know who have webtoon series on there. So I'm excited. This is cool.
I mean, it also
Yeah, it's
helps
great.
like new artists and new
Yes.
writers too for webtoons as well. Like
Yeah.
like gives them more inspired more. Where it gets webtoon gets more attention. Why don't I start doing my story that I wanted to push out but never had the chance to? But now it's getting all this popularity, getting all these views. Maybe I could like finally start on my project, have the story written, draw it out how I want to draw it out, or find people and hire. There's a lot more opportunities this way, and definitely welcome in more writers and webtoons, and hopefully Shades
Yeah.
of Red becomes one of the big popular ones.
Yes.
Facts.
Period.
And Gun Punch
Yeah.
and God Punch too. Yay!
And especially with the whole Crunchyroll Funimation merger, I know Webtoon like also a merger with Crunchyroll. Hopefully, maybe we'll see more of that soon. But I think this is like another nice thing to bring traction to their app. So they will like good things on there.
So I'm glad you brought in the merger case with Crunchyroll,
VRV.
because like with Sony's acquisition of owning Crunchyroll, there was some stuff that Crunchyroll partnered with no longer kind of partner with. One of them is High Dive, which was the replacement anime for Funimation for Funimation. So when Funimation and Crunchyroll split, Verb Crunchyroll add High Dive into it. But now, since Sony purchased it, High Dive has to leave within the end of the month.
Hey,
It's
when you
business.
it's business, but when you put, you know, Radio Appeal on your app, I mean, yes, sir, me and promotion for it. That's what you get, you know. I'm sorry, that promotion for that series was terrible. So
It was not really
that's
good.
what you get.
I don't know if and when I'm going to watch this anime. I don't
Never.
know when I'm
You're
going to
not-
do it.
Don't. It's a waste of time. It's a waste. It has no plot. The plot is just assault. That's it.
Then a
There's
waste
no
of my time.
plot.
Okay.
There's no need to. We're fine. We won't miss you then. But yeah, like I think there was like a lot. I think there were other partnerships that Crunchyroll made too, and now I'm wondering if Sony would allow Crunchyroll to continue this partnership, or they would censor something, or of anime or other stuff too, because they have more power, more control. They became like a big monopoly of anime right now. Who
We'll
knows?
see.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
We can move into our next one. Star Wars Vision. This comes out in 2 weeks.
I'm excited.
September 20th. And it's gonna
2
be
weeks already?
with all the episodes,
Let's
actually.
go.
With all the episodes.
At once?
All at once, yeah.
I like that.
All right.
I like
'Cause
that
it's-
idea, because usually
it's
Star
like an
Wars.
anthology.
Yeah.
Because they're all different episodes of different. They're all different animation styles. It's all different stories, and I like that. I like that all at
I don't
once.
know. I kind of wish they would release it episodically, like every week.
I get it,
'Cause it
because you have
builds up the
anticipation,
anticipation, you know?
right?
But
yeah.
Star Wars is a frenzy. I feel like plus it's animated, so I think they're just like, give it to them all at once, you know. Versus like bigger
mean-
shows like Mandalorian and
I
you
mean,
know.
what if?
So-
No? What if?
Yeah, but that's
Marvel?
I feel like
Marvel want to do
That's
their
true.
own.
That's
And
true.
Bad Batch, like Bad
Bad
Batch is
Batch.
pretty big to me.
That's
And then
true.
the 7th season of Clone Wars, which you should watch if you like if you like the animated series, watch the final season. It's really good.
But yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
are these episodes 30 minutes? Or are they like short, like just like little?
See, that's the other thing
That's
too.
another
You
thing.
Like
know,
how long are
that's
they, right?
maybe that's
Because if
part
they're
of
only
why.
15 minutes, sure.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
Yeah.
fine. It's like I think there's gonna be like 6 to 8 stories or something altogether from different anime studios.
yeah. That Studio Trigger one, I can't wait.
Yeah.
We'll be able
I
to.
can't
Ridiculous.
wait. You got the right studio to do Star Wars. Like, oh my gosh.
I think Wit
The
Studio
right
has
one.
one of them too. Has one of the episodes as
Yeah,
well.
Ufotable does too. A lot of
Oh
the
my
major
God.
ones have.
We are in for a treat right now.
You,
Like,
you had me at Wit Studio.
yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wit Studio is one of them. I don't think Mappa though. Mappa wasn't able to. I don't believe.
I mean, they're so busy.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they're so- yeah.
extremely. They're
but
pumping
like,
out like hotcakes.
but like watching that trailer, like everybody would be anticipated to like, oh, we can work on animated Star Wars because, of course, Japan is a huge fans of Star Wars. Why do you think there's animation studios? That's like they need Star Wars.
I love and seeing that the Black Jedi, like one of them. I'm just like, yes, it would have been nice to see in movies, but okay, we'll take animated.
Yeah, finally, a Black Jedi.
Um,
After they blue-balled us into thinking that John Boyega was gonna be a Jedi,
Yeah.
but he's just a fucking janitor. Moving on.
Not a janitor. Oh my god.
I mean,
Well,
that's
no,
what
but
he
yeah,
is.
yes, a clone janitor.
I can move on to Spicy Ladies JJK article from ScreenRant. It was actually a really good
Oh,
article,
my.
a great recap of
Thank
the
you.
arc of what's going on for JJK, especially since this arc kind of just ended, and it's a good comparison of that arc with Fight Club, and it's really relatable. You connected pretty well with Hikari relating to
Tyler
Tyler
Durden.
the brutality of JJK is a lot much more worse. It definitely is. If
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
we got this, us getting this far, we had to go through the entire Shibuya arc. So it's so much
Literally.
worse. It's much worse.
And I feel like Haraki's like plans for it goes deeper than just wanting to cause anarchy within the system. What the movie it was, or just like a way for like, unwanted stress. Like he has a plan for this Fight Club. Like he wants it to be recognized by the two sorcerers. He has the utilization of it. It has a purpose, and I think it serves to what his cursed technique is, which just adds so much into his character that we still don't know much about him. So I liked it. I love diving deep into it. I even rewatched the movie Fight Club to try and like take inspiration from it to the movie. But yeah, I'm excited for like what JJK's to come. Like when the first introduction in Fight Club, I was like, oh, this is lit. Like I love it.
Yeah, it was really well written, and again, like I told you behind the scenes, like really proud of you getting this position and working
Thank
on this article because it was done really well. Like you taking this and then seeing the elements of how it fit into the movie Fight Club, bringing like different fans of different things like anime and movies together. Like that's what you want to do with your writing. So I thought it was really good. Sam already put the link in the chat. Please check it out if you haven't already.
Oh, thank you guys. Making me blush.
Definitely great article, guys. Definitely check it out. Help support her. Share if you can. Social medias. Help support. Spread the word.
Yes.
And then there'll be more work later on in the future for sure.
With how JJK is doing, I will be pushing a lot to write about this a lot because I'm excited.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
So our next topic, Attack on Titan. It's coming in January. The final season part 2 premieres in January. We are still unknown
on to your butts.
of how many episodes just yet, though.
It has to be. It has to be 16. It has to be.
Where they stopped at chapter 114, and then we were to count each chapter number to the end, it should be around 10, no? 8 to 10?
Yeah, but some of those things.
Or flashbacks.
A lot of it is
Yeah.
flashbacks.
So I,
Yeah.
and I
A
think,
lot of
and I
it's
think,
flashbacks.
and I think those deserve their own, like damn near half of one episode because it's
I
a lot.
agree.
It's a lot
Yeah.
to be explained. So yeah.
Yeah,
It's also
lots
a
of
lot to
dialogue, but you
absorb,
can just
too.
show it to us. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
So which is why you should take your time with it and just take like Spicy said, like half an episode and just give us that one backstory. Move on to the next thing.
but they did their pacing pretty well from from the first part of the season. Like we knew there was a whole lot coming into that entire part of the season, and they kind of condensed it pretty well, and people have pretty absorbed it have to wait every single week of the new episode. Gives people plenty of time to like, what just happened? Let me rewatch this. Like, okay, let me figure this all out and connect everything. I think it's doing a good job with where it's going at its pacing at this moment, because they only did they did 16 episodes, right, for this first part.
I think.
I think it was
think
16.
I can't remember now.
Because I react to every episode, but I forgot. I think it's about by that time.
So
I think
yeah,
about
I think like
Pretty sure it's 16.
another 10 should be fine to cover up everything, and to give people week to week to
I'm not gonna
absorb
be
it.
happy. 10 episodes is not enough, Sam. I
'Cause-
would not be happy with that.
because this fight takes up a lot in itself, and minus the flashbacks that are soon to come. So we'll see. And normally with them, they like to like cut off, at certain parts to kind of add anticipation.
Right.
So and
like,
I'm trying
yeah.
to remember
No-
this.
No spoilers, but let's just call it the cross country walk, if you will, the cross country march, if you will. I that's at least,
Oh
I don't know, like that's at least like 5-6 episodes by itself.
yeah,
There's so much going on, so there's no way it could be 10, bro. No way.
So how I'm seeing is like how the first part started. They started in December, or like early December or something like that, and that's how they fit 16 episodes in that first part, so that it ends before the spring season of anime, and then they could go and then literally pause from there and then move on and then work on the next part. So if they're gonna start in January, if it's early January, like literally within like the first week where the winter anime starts, then there'll probably be 12 to 13 episodes. If it's late
That's-
January, then it's 10.
I hope they don't cut out those flashbacks because those flashbacks are very important, and I just hope they don't like just go over that. I don't know. I try to stop like figuring out my hypothesis of what these studios are trying to do, because they're gonna do what they want at the end of the day. But with this last arc of Attack on Titan, I really hope they take their time and pace it out right, because this ending pacing is done strategically. So if you change that, you're changing how the reader's gonna get these information, therefore adding to the anticipation of how Eren is the way that he is, because that whole segment itself was extremely important to his character. So
What I do hope is they keep the original ending that the mangaka had planned.
They better.
They better not change nothing. What you could do is like once the DVD or Blu-ray comes out, and if you want to have that extra side ending chapter, whatnot,
No.
that people cry, you
No.
can go fucking
No.
go right ahead. I don't care.
No.
It's
I'm
not.
sorry.
No.
When that chapter got leaked, everyone was like, "What the hell is this?" Oh my god! They're like, of all people. But yeah, I think I like that too. That would be nice little like bonus for like DVD or Blu-ray.
Like, if you wanted the whole entire side story that you were not happy about the original, get screwed over from get screwed over from the extra storyline, whatnot, bullshit.
I feel like they even go as far as just ended with I don't know. They might go that far. They might just like cut it off as like the talk with what's his name, and like end it like that. Since it started with him and Armin, they might just like end it like that to kind of like people stay away from all of like the problems with the ending.
I I I don't want him to do that because I feel like the ending, the original ending, gives the viewer exactly the same thing that Isayama has been giving us since the beginning. There is no hard ending. There's no sunshines and rainbows.
You already knew the ending.
This is what
You
it
just-
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. But these studios, they be thinking they smarter than the actual creator,
Nah.
and I feel like they be thinking, oh, let's just
I mean,
go in here.
the studios
I
are
will
trying.
fly to Japan.
I mean, like the studios are doing the best they can with the animations of it, and we already know like people are never gonna be happy regardless. The fandom are never gonna be happy of anything, especially like for the manga slash anime fans, because they seem to have a huge problem with My Hero Academia season 5 right now for the season. Like they
I haven't been watching it.
they were
I'm over it, dude.
they were just unjustified rants and complaints, really.
I think I'm gonna drop the series. I don't like the way they're handling it compared to the manga. I'm gonna drop the series.
Drop the fucking series and move on. Like,
We don't need you.
fuck
you.
off. I don't need you on Twitter. Like,
Yeah.
fuck off. Do something else.
It's getting old. It's getting old. I think that's why I'm kind of been turned off to watching this season because of all of that. So I'm kind of just like, oh wait.
And yet they still read the manga and shit. Just like, I'm just gonna continue reading the manga. That's where a few better art, better story details, and it's my better anticipation. And yet you are the same people that did not like Bakugo.
It's like
Yeah.
narratively.
Yeah.
Narratively for
Yeah.
animation, this way works better.
It does.
It just works better. Because you get finality with Deku, Bakugo, and Shoto from where their training ends with Endeavor, and then you move on instead of going into My Villain Academia and then coming back to that. Like, it just works better
That's
for
true.
animation. Like, what if Horikoshi wanted the pacing to be that way, and it's like, you know what? Now that there's an anime, I can switch it up to the way that I wanted it. You know, because as a creator, you're never really satisfied with what you make. There's
Nope.
always things you can change. There's always things you can do better.
Mhm.
Maybe this is what he thought, and he thought, you know what? Narratively, it works better this way. I'm like, why are you complaining? It's still the same story. It's still really good. Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, definitely. The only thing, like, nothing really that could justify the complaint. The only one that I could think of is, oh, they put so much focus onto the My Hero Academia World Heroes movie. They put all the time and animation and skills and money into that movie, and then the anime in itself. And then the
That's the
canon
business,
story.
man.
It is
Like,
the story. It is the
It's
business.
never going to change. Why bitch about it?
And like
That's the business.
we're gonna, and at least we are going to be able to watch this movie much earlier than we all anticipated. We all thought this was gonna
Yeah.
be January. No, it's coming out
I
this
was thinking
October.
February.
This coming
I was
out
like,
this
February
October. I was like,
Oh my
what?
God. It came out really quickly, but
That-
then again, they want them American market, so I understand.
Because we love the
I
series. No, but
Yeah,
like,
they understand that My Hero is huge in America. Let's get this out of them so we can continue helping in that money.
so far it's like 2 days, but you know for sure they're gonna like release more add more time and more days, because like not everybody can watch the within this 2 days, like sub or dub or 2 different time slots. Not enough. You're gonna need to give us like another 2 weeks, so that at least everybody is able to at least watch it once, and like the fandom can at least watch it twice, 2 to 3 times if they wanted to, and they are good. I have no, but yeah, besides that, no other complaints. The anime has been doing a really good job. It's been doing good. I feel like it works, just like James said, in its pacing, its own animation side, and what's sort of stuff that you can reasonably argue, but at the same time, it doesn't ruin the entire series. It doesn't ruin the entire show. It's still great. It's still great story. We're getting the story told. What more do you want? Because
It's like I get like having an issue watching it week to week, because I get like that too, right? Even with
Mhm.
my favorite stuff, sometimes I just wait, let like 10 episodes build up so that I can
Yeah.
binge watch it, and I enjoy it more that way. Sometimes watching it week to week does not work for me.
it doesn't.
And if that's the case, I mean, say that you're gonna drop My Hero, really? Really, you're going to drop my hero? You're not. You're not actually going to drop my hero.
People were gonna drop the manga when they saw Bakugo's character grow. So you know, at the end of the day, you gotta just keep on keeping on because people are gonna say what
Yeah,
they want to say.
let's drop that toxicity. Let's just remove that toxicity out of our lives. Cool. I mean, like, I don't want to see. Yeah, they're gonna bitch. If they're bitching now, they're gonna be bitching once the war arc comes in.
Right?
Which
You're gonna have a lot of manga fans who watches the anime week to week nitpick the fuck out of the certain parts of the entire thing. Like, dude, this entire manga series took a whole entire year to write and draw and everything. Yes, it should be the whole entire season 6, but don't nitpick every single thing to compare with the difference of what the manga did and what the anime did, and that's what they do every Saturday. Like, they just literally nitpick side to side, like the difference between this. It's like this between this. It's like,
at the end of the day, they have to. These are not just pages. Like, they have to make it lively. So of course they're gonna add things onto it that's not in the manga because they have to make it like walk across screen. So which is not seen in the manga technically. So you know, you just gotta make it do what you do. Like, some studios they do their best. Like, you know, and I just said that about but it's what it is. I'm letting my hair build up because I'm with James. I wanted to binge it, and I'd rather listen to like the dub voice actors just so I can kind of just like, you know, I like the dub voice actors in My Hero, so I was gonna like let that build up, binge it, and hopefully wait till the actual arc I want to watch. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, like, with all the summer anime should end within 2 weeks now. And then we're gonna have to have a whole new catalog of fall animes to watch. I know me and James probably have some isekais that we're looking forward to, or more like James is gonna probably binge watch the summer isekai animes. But
Yeah, because I miss.
I know you're missing a lot. Yeah,
I have to.
But again, I prefer to binge. So
yeah,
but everybody has their preferences.
Sam was telling me, like, because I was getting so overwhelmed where I'm like, I'm so turned off with like keeping up week to week with like seasonal anime. And Sam was like, just let it build. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Just let it build.
yeah,
Let me not be in like in a rush or like a competition to watch it, you know. And I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just watch it.
It's fine for me to watch it week to week because I only have certain free time within certain small space and time, and I would need an entire day to binge watch the anime, like if I have the free day. But if I'm like free within a certain time of the day where work is not too heavy, school is not too much, I would rather just, all right, then tune into anime. Let me just have something to chill and watch with, and then get back to what I need to do. Perfectly fine. Everybody has their own different preferences of how they want to watch the anime. Binging it is the best way to enjoy anime for sure, though.
I did like Shaman
yeah.
King. Oh my god, Shaman King and House of the House Husbands coming back October 7th.
Yes.
October 7th. I'm really excited. So I did enjoy the Ways of the House Husband.
The only thing is it's only 4 episodes, so
oh, why is it so short?
It's really short. Let's see.
That's fine. It was so cute. I loved it. Yeah, Shaman King.
Oh, 5 episodes. 5 episodes.
5. Okay, I'll take that.
I actually need to continue watching Eden Zero because that's been fun.
Me too.
I'm liking it. I'm actually
I haven't
liking the
watched
voice.
it yet.
I'm liking the dub voice actually. It's really good.
Are they? I heard it's the same dub actors from Fairy Tail, which I love.
I believe so. Yeah.
I love Natsu's voice actor. Oh my god, what's his name?
I know what you're talking about.
I love him.
Tip of my tongue.
Oh my god.
Was it Habercorn?
Yes, Todd Habercorn.
Habercorn. There we go. Yes.
Love him. He voices what's his name in Full Metal. Oh my god, what's his name? The Prince.
It up right now.
He voices a lot of my
Yang?
favorite characters. Yang.
Yang?
He voices Yang.
Yes.
Yes. I love. He's such a good voice actor. Oh my god, he's a
great.
sweetheart.
He's a great director too. Met him before.
Yeah. So I love his Natsu. So I think he voices what's his name? So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna have to watch.
He does great work. directing work and
Yes.
voiceover work. He does a lot. He does a lot.
Yeah, I guess I never paid that much attention to him, honestly.
Because he voices a lot of like background characters too. Like he like the character in My Hero who looks like Natsu, he voices that character in the dub. So it's like I love that. But yeah, he does like
A
background
lot of
work.
games.
Yes, a lot of video games.
Mhm.
He's in Genshin Impact. He plays one of the characters in
Oh,
Genshin.
okay.
So he be working. Like he voices a lot of characters. So I do love him.
Ashton
Yeah, that's
says
what's up.
like he has a binge Welcome to Demon School, Rimakun season 2. I
That's
want
a
to
good
Same,
anime.
bro.
I want to finish it on my own, but I know like me and Vash has been recording it since season 1, and we are very behind, so I can't break it. I'll just continue reading it and just move on from there. Next thing I want to actually bring up because it's because this was during the break that we took from the podcast was that what's Netflix live action of Cowboy Bebop, and that actually looks really
Right, yeah.
good.
It looks lit, bro.
John
oh my
Cho
god.
looks good in this
It
role.
looks great. I need to see the sets, right? Because
Mhm.
they look great in the costumes and everything. But I need to see the sets. I need to see how
agree.
real, how lived in it looks like. That's gonna be the seller for me. I need to be inside the ship and like feel like what it looks like. So can't wait.
I
Let's go for it.
can we just say that I love the cast. Everyone fits their characters, and
Mhm.
even not just the main core cast. Like I watched a video that Netflix dropped of like the whole cast that they announced, and I'm like, okay, like I like what they're doing with the casting. Like most of it's Asian cast, and they're Cowboy Bebop has a lot of genders in it, which I do love, so and they're showing that in the casting, what have you. So I'm like, this is gonna be really good because Cowboy Bebop was a really well written anime. So I have hope for this for this live action remake, like surprisingly.
Mustafa Shakar is Jet Black.
Oh my god, he
Yeah,
looks
that's
so
gonna be
good.
Sick.
So good. And I can't wait till they bring in the utilization of his like what happened with him and his wife, because they said that in the preview they're gonna talk about that in the series. So I'm like, oh, it's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
I really hope they do it justice for sure. The show's gonna come out November 19th. Really good. Really close to Thanksgiving holiday. Definitely. I think if I can remember the interview that John Cho has, I think he was a little scared because he's hoping that he fit in with as being Spike with as as Spike Siegel within the show, as well
Yeah.
as the fandom for Cowboy Bebop is huge, and he's hoping that he can live to the expectation of it all, which it can be it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of
Yeah. And he got injured during sets too, so
Yeah.
it's
and
like
it pushed the show in a year.
Yeah.
Netflix picked a really good show because I mean this is just a space opera, right?
Mhm.
So just make a space opera and just keep it faithful to the story, right? That's all you have to do. Just make it Firefly but Cowboy Bebop and you'll be fine. It will work perfectly fine, but I don't know. I'm weary. Like I think it's gonna be good, but it's Netflix. And I
Yeah.
haven't really been impressed by many anime movies, if I'm being honest. Like
Their live adaptation has not been
Alita
great.
is a
no.
one-off.
And now this is
I'm
a
like-
series, so it's like
I'm the only
ugh.
human being on the planet that thinks Ghost in the Shell is a really good movie. Like they just haven't done well. Yeah, I know. I'm the only person
I'm sorry.
that thinks it's amazing.
I prefer the CGI ones on Netflix than the one. Scarlet
No.
Joe.
I mean, they are better. I'll give you that.
I do.
Wait, not like the newest one, right? Not the newest CG one, right?
No.
Okay. The
Didn't-
Arise one.
I
yeah.
didn't
'cause-
mind that one. I hope I can watch like the original one. Obviously, it doesn't compare to the original one, obviously. But
Mm-mm.
this one, it was okay. But then
It wasn't for
again,
me.
I thought the same thing of the Saint Seiya one that came out in 2018, and until I rewatched the old ones, I was like, hell no. So this is just me, not fully being, deaf. But
I mean, I know they're trying to push out the Blu-ray and DVD, try to see if it could get some sales in so that they can have another season and whatnot. But I don't
It's
see.
the one Ghost in the Shell thing that I will not buy. I refuse. I think it's trash.
But yeah, I feel like people who are not anime fans but have heard of Cowboy Bebop, and like this would
And
be an
that's
easier way for them to like come into anime is to watch the live action adaptation for it.
but isn't that always the case with these shows? Like
It's not.
look at, you know, well look at, I don't want to say this, the name, but look at, you know, show the anime.
There's a lot.
I can't even think about it.
I'll give you one. Bleach. I'll give you.
Well, that's
Sorry, go for it.
this market. Not even just live action, anime in itself, creating anime or anime live actions that bring in non-anime watchers.
Oh, I'll
You
give
know,
you
that's-
another.
that's always-
I'll give you another one that's a bad one. The Attack on Titan live action.
They're really bad. They're really, really bad.
I just think
But-
when you focus on trying to bring in non-anime watchers, you can do that, but don't focus too much on it because then I feel like you take away from the actual series in itself.
Yeah, you mean like
so-
Death Note,
Oh.
Yes.
where they try to Americanize it. It's like, oh, the only way people will watch it is if we make it about just a horny teenager who wanted to impress a girl and literally gave her the fucking Death Note. Spoilers. Like
Gosh.
garbage.
At least we got Willem
Absolute
Dafoe.
Garbage.
That sounds...
I mean, yeah, but he's barely in it.
I know.
Lakeith
but-
Stanfield was good. I felt like he did a good interpretation of L. But what's his name? The guy who played Light.
Oh,
I can't
he's
remember his
from the
name.
Naked Brothers band, right? No, that wasn't him.
Because
Yeah.
his brother is really talented.
Yeah, the Naked Brothers. They're from the Naked Brothers band. The youngest brother. Yeah, he's in a lot of good shit from what I've seen. But him and that one, I was like, Nate Wolf. That's the
Oh,
youngest
Yeah.
one.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. It's been a long time. Shit.
Man, you telling me? I remember watching that show.
I remember
as a
watching the
kid.
show, but I have never. I don't remember him in any other shows that I've watched. I thought he was just like.
Well, not the oldest one. His brother has been in a lot of movies, like a lot of
Mm.
like horror or indie films that are actually pretty good. I can't name off the bat, but there's a lot I watched where I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
this
I mean,
is cool.
My favorite performance of his is Hereditary, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's really good in old M. Night Shyamalan's new movie, even though I don't
Okay.
think the movie's good, but he's really good in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, Alex Wolf. Yeah,
Alex
he's
Wolf.
really talented.
Yeah, Alex and Nat's the youngest one.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he definitely has potential. He just needs better projects.
Definitely for sure. I'm sure. But continuing with the live action adaptation, the One Piece live action.
Interesting.
The logo, and they only showed the script, the picture of a script.
Luffy's abilities. I think it's going to look really, really fucking stupid. I just don't see how you make a stretchy person look cool. Dude, The Flash is 7 seasons in, and Dibney looks terrible in 100%
Yes.
of his scenes. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Flash is one of the CW's highest rated and most watched shows, and he looks terrible. I don't know. I really don't know how this is gonna work. I'm scared.
I think it came out of nowhere. I'm like, wait, what? Live action the One Piece. We'll see what One Piece fans. I'm not a major One Piece fan, so I'm just like, we'll see, but I don't know.
I mean, gotta give it a chance. And Netflix. Well, actually,
Yeah,
Netflix.
I just have my reservations. I'm like, yeah, I mean, a pirate story set in like an anime lens, like, yeah, sure, that's sick, but it's like you have to show off his powers, and it's like, how do you make that look good live action, right? Because your eyes are always going to pick up on the thing that doesn't look right, and whoever it is stretching,
Yeah.
I just think it's gonna look stupid.
We'll see. We're gonna really have to see.
Yeah, I think everything else about it has some really good potential. I think that'll
Yeah.
be really, really good, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna have to but Netflix track record has not been great with live action, so take it by a grain of salt. Is all I'm gonna say. Take it with a grain of salt.
At least they're trying, right? At least they're spending money, giving people the opportunities to make things that Hollywood would not make. So I'm not shitting on it just to shit on it. Like, I'm glad it's happening. I just have my worries.
You have every right to be worried. I mean, it's great that they experiment, but like at the same time, nobody's gonna forget the damage that they keep doing. It's like you said. I actually forgot about Death Note until you brought it back up.
Everyone tries to.
I wish I could scrub it from my memory. But chat, you two, like, what other anime do you think would work really well live action? Like, for me, it has to be only the stories that are like really grounded would work. I think a Gundam game would work. I actually think like a Code Geass series.
Yeah, Code Geass for sure.
A Code Geass limited series, I think that would work really well.
Yeah.
Like, you have to put in like that Mando money, like 13 million per episode kind of money, but I think it would work really well.
Because that the plot in itself, just like the world building and the government aspect fits into a lot of Netflix films, shows, TV shows. So I think that will be really good for them to utilize, and add to the mechas throughout, but mainly that ground level stuff. I think they could route it to be pretty well.
Yeah, It Invaded. I think that would be really
that could work.
ID Invaded.
If they do
ID Invaded. ID Invaded. Oh, I love that anime when it came out. Oh my god, yes.
So I just finished the Hugh Jackman movie,
Reminiscence.
I watched that last week.
Like, wow, I really got that ID Invaded vibe, Blade Runner vibe, the Inception vibe. I was like, yeah,
I loved it.
It works.
Work as a series. Netflix should definitely pick it up, give it to the team that did all the VFX for Altered Carbon. Let them do it. I think it'll
bro. Yes, I agree.
Saying, right?
I agree. I'm just seeing it right now. I'm like, yes, I want it now. Oh, Ancient Magus Bride?
Yeah, Ancient Magus Bride.
That could work too.
That
could work too.
I mean, see, and you make that a horror series or a horror movie. You lean on those elements and make it like a tragic story. Like, that's how you make it good. Like, you have to take some elements from actual movies. Like, you have to find balance, man.
Yes.
Like, you can't do too anime and you can't make it too mainstream. You have to find the middle. No Game, No Life.
No Game,
that
No
would be
Life.
kind of sick too. Yeah,
that would be good.
Like a Yu-Gi-Oh series, like based from like the manga Yu-Gi-Oh, where like every episode someone gets sent to the Shadow Realm. That would be kind of
Oh my gosh. I would even like a Be the Beginning. I feel like that would be cool if it was to be live action. Cause I feel like the whole like detective narrative type thing and like then the sci-fi of like those creatures will be pretty cool.
I think they can do that, but at the same time they did the Death Reaper from Death Note and they made him CG and everything like that. So I don't know about that too. Something that could work. Like James said, they should lean on to like the horror stuff. Like it's
sure.
The project are a little bit easier.
Monster would work really well. Really great.
Monster would definitely work for sure. Honestly, I think Monster would work really well.
We see that with those horror webtoons that they made into a live action that did very well on Netflix. What's it called? Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, those movies were like very popular. People liked. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Netflix would have a better success into the live action if they start with the Webtoon series, because there's a lot of good Webtoon series that knows how to do drama.
Sweet Home.
Yeah, Sweet Home. That was a good one. Like, isn't there a live action of a Sweet Home?
The movie.
Yeah, the movie. They have it on Netflix.
That's what I was talking about. I was talking about Sweet Home, the movie or series.
It wasn't that bad. I thought it was like they literally got the horror genre, weird alien mix and the virus and stuff. Not bad. they've done a live action Parasite the Maxim,
Mm-hmm.
Japan side.
Yeah.
Um,
Not terrible, but nothing that I would recommend.
they could.
I feel like their Rurouni Kenshin movies are decent.
Yeah, I
You know what I
heard
mean?
they were decent
Yeah.
too.
I tried watching the first one but stopped, but from what I was watching so far it seemed pretty good. Like I was like,
Yeah,
okay, this.
they're decent. Yeah,
Ooh, High School.
Psychopaths. Yeah, thank you,
Oh,
Chris. Psychopaths would be
yes.
really good. Talk about
Psychopaths.
Blade Runner type shit. Yeah.
I love watching that. I love season 1, season 2, but season 1
Yeah,
was
season
perfect.
1 really good. Season 2.
But yeah, I agree. And High School of the Dead. Oh my god, that would be really good. Didn't they already? No, but I would love to see High School of the Dead one. That's another zombie, playing the zombie aspect.
I know that actually there are already like real like Korean dramas they're doing webtoon series. I know True Beauty
Yes.
is a Korean drama.
The True Beauty K-drama is so cute. The series in itself does a really good job fleshing out my girl, but the live action it dives deeper into her love for horror and rock music and her high school life, because the series did too, but it didn't, flesh it out. But they're fleshing it out in the whole thing. I like it because it's so cute. She's so adorable. And I'm excited to see how that K-drama goes. It's on this site called Row something. I forgot the name of the app, but it's for free. It's so good. Such a cute series.
Good.
So
I'll
I
check
do
it out
like
for
that.
sure.
I think they're also making a Lore Olympus anime.
Yes.
I
But
heard news about it.
We've heard it's over a year because it came out during the Crunchyroll webtoon thing when No Beliefs, when there's No Beliefs and all the other ones. So I don't know when we're getting it, but we'll see.
Hopefully it does
soon.
well, because Noblesse was kind of boring in the
I didn't like the pacing.
its pacing was
of it.
horrible. It was not great. I suggest just go to Webtoons and read the series in itself.
But and Lore Olympus is from start to finish. Lore Olympus is great. So they have
I'll
to.
add it to my list.
They have to do the series good because right now it's getting crazy. But I love just like the lore of Greek mythology and these characters. So it's cool.
Zakarat, so I did see the Japanese live action Death Note. It is a lot better. I mean, when you compare it to the American version, I mean, there's nothing to talk about, but it is actually pretty good.
I heard
it's not as good as I wanted it to be, but yeah.
I heard there's like a series of movies for it.
Yeah.
Same with oh my gosh.
But I've only seen the first one.
I would think that a live action of My Deepest Secrets can work too, because that's like literally you. That's literally Netflix series.
Okay, I'm not familiar with it, so I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, it's literally the whole stalker, killing, murder, girlfriend kind of thing. Yeah, but from the girlfriend's perspective, but she's not like. Okay, she has to. It's more like she's going through trauma. But she's not like the season 1's character kind of thing. She's her own thing. But
if a studio was smart, they would pick up an isekai anime, because I mean, it's kind of like The Matrix, but not, right? Like, capitalize on taking that story, making it your own thing, taking something that's extremely popular, and the version of this already exists, right? Like, pick one that's really good, right? Like, nothing too crazy like Cheat Magician. That's something like really straightforward and like boring, right? But something really cool where someone dies, wakes up in another world that could be a computer world. It could just be a fantasy world. You could make it something really, really cool.
I mean, I feel like with a more realistic and technology now these days, they could probably do a SAO live action right now.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be awesome too. Like take Ready Player One to the next level, right? It's more than just the headset, more than just the suit, a neural link directly into the game. Yes.
I feel like
why not?
It'd be really easy to do for like a live action adaptation. Literally, you're wearing a different look of a VR gear, and then you just literally change scenes into a whole. You're going through a whole line to the internet or to the world that's giving from this video game, and literally, boom, multiple characters, designs, the entire world, just have a whole beautiful looking world building, and literally just make them play, like literally act out whatever they can from the show and the series. It's literally like you're trapped in a game, you're in a life or death situation. If you die here in this game, you die for real in real life.
It'd be really cool.
It'd be
if
very
it was
easy.
itself, honestly.
I think it'd be very easy to do right now if they make a whole live adaptation of SAO.
But it has to be a limited series.
Yes.
Yes.
Not
Limited.
multiple seasons.
Yes.
Do not try to stretch it out.
They could cut
limited series.
They know how to cut it. I feel like they should know by now. Like from the first season, only like the first part was acceptable. Was like the best part, and then the second part was it wasn't really needed or necessary. But I feel like you can definitely condense the first entire season into like a whole 10 to 12 episodes on a live adaptation for sure.
Yeah, I would go with 13, right? 13 episodes.
Like same with the
that's 13 hours.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's-
Oh, you
But
want to go hours, hour long.
episodes.
Hour long.
Yeah.
Yes.
13
yes.
hours of SAO. That's perfect. A beginning, middle, end. Done. It would be perfect. Same thing with like this Alien series that I think, is it Amazon that's making it? I can't remember right now. But the Alien series that's coming, that needs to be a limited series. I really hope they're not trying to do something that's multiple seasons, because it's not going to work. Make a limited series and then end it.
I mean, like only some series that can work in a limited if it gets it's popular enough. Witcher got a big fandom and popularity for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean with the Witcher books, the games, like yeah, you definitely make like multiple seasons, and then I mean it's only 8 episodes per season too, so
Right.
it's really not that big a deal, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah, I honestly think there's a lot of series that we can choose from to make live adaptation for it that can be condensed and cut up into. All we need is just
But-
the important part, or else make your own different ending, which is
'Cause
fine.
What was the one anime where I'm drawing a blank again, which is annoying, but like they all get like kidnapped and they're in this room and they go into like the black ball and they have to put the suits on. I feel like we were gonna
Oh shit, Gantz.
Gantz.
Yeah,
They made live
That
action
would be-
movies, and it was
Mhm.
actually good. I watched them like Japanese ones. They were really good. Like it
Okay.
was different storyline, just different characters from like what the manga was, but still the premise was still, and they touched more of the horror aspect of it, and I liked it. So I would love to
Okay.
see that. American.
So-
yeah, that'd be good.
Steve brought up ReZero. I say ReZero can work for live adaptation if you can concentrate
Never
on
seen it.
the horror themes, because like the main character constantly dies.
yeah,
and
psychological horror. That's
It's
even
gonna be
worse.
it's gonna be it can fit as a psychological horror isekai
Yes.
show.
I'd watch that.
What's the anime with the cell phones, and the
Oh,
crazy
Darwin's-
pink-haired chick?
Darwin's Game, or no?
It's an older one. Shit, why can't I remember right
Do
now?
you know the synopsis of it?
Yeah, so they would get like instructions on their cell phone, and they have to go to like different locations, battle different people. and if
Darwin's
they
Game.
don't, like it's not Darwin's Game. It's something else. It's an older anime that
There
I'm
was
thinking
some.
of.
Let me see.
Dragon Drive.
Because one of the main characters is a pink-haired girl. She's a psychopath.
Oh, not Future Diary.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
Future Diary?
Oh, it was
Oh,
Future.
yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
Future
yeah, that's what I was
Diary,
thinking.
Future
I couldn't think of it. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
No,
Yeah, I think something like Future Diaries would be insane.
that is a
Can
favorite.
you imagine just being in school, getting a text one day, and you just have to do whatever it says or else you die? Like, I think that would be kind of interesting.
I would, because that's more like realistic to what kids are. Kids are on their phones, whatever. So I think if they play it correctly, not do it cheesy, then it could be a good series. I feel like.
I mean, like
But older execs. Oh, they're kids. We gotta put the Fortnite in it and make it this and that, the TikTok. Like they're gonna mess it up.
You
So
know
I'm
what?
like, oh my
You know what? That's why I'm
the
just
game they get
that's
pulled into
that's
is Fortnite.
that's why,
No.
like, that's You know what? Yeah, let them get into Fortnite. Let them die in the game, and like let them die in the game, and then die in real life, and that's SAO right there.
Get killed by Batman.
Stop.
Doing
Only one can live.
Literally, like, oh my god.
Oh god, the first mission is they have to survive the ASAP Rocky concert.
Oh.
Stop. Okay.
That's funny.
Oh my god, bro.
I mean, they
Oh.
tried. Look at the fucking Emoji Movie. You know what I mean?
Oh, I forgot that existed. Oh my god. I
They will
forgot
make
that
a
even
movie out of
happened.
anything, literally anything.
They
forgot
they
that.
they can make any movie, but they decide not to like pick up at least like the anime stuff or something else. If they can like, if they have that kind of movie budget, I'm perfectly fine with making an anime adaptation movie with the same budget that they use for Emoji Movie. Like, come on. 10 to
Yeah,
20, 20 million? Like, was it like 20 million?
That
they
movie
used?
didn't make a lot of money.
It didn't
No,
make
did
a
it
lot of money.
flop? No,
it
it didn't.
flopped
It flopped.
hard.
It flopped.
It
It flopped.
flopped
Yeah, yeah.
incredibly
But was it-
hard.
Was it
I
Ryan
mean,
Reynolds
it
who
made
was the voice?
217.7 million.
What?
So yeah,
It
they
was-
definitely made money. The budget was
What?
only 50. So yeah, they made money.
What
Oh,
the
they made me.
fuck?
Who was in that? Wasn't Ryan Reynolds or some? It was someone who was in it. Where I'm like, why
What
did they
the
say yes to
fuck?
this?
I don't think Ryan Reynolds is in it, but oh god,
I
I
kn-
never saw it, but I've
So,
only seen. The review.
I watched the movie. That's why I'm like, wait, I watched
Yeah.
that.
I remember,
T.J. Miller, James Corden, Patrick
Yeah.
Stewart. Why? Just
Oh.
why, Sir Patrick?
wait.
Dang.
I think I'm pretty sure Peter Rabbit flopped, right?
Did
Peter Rabbit. Oh,
James
They're making more
Cameron.
movies, though.
Yeah, I know there's a second one. Oh crap! Holy what? How did this movie make 351.3 million?
Yeah, dude. Cause
How?
it's animated and kids, bro.
that
Kids.
kid money.
Kids, bro.
So,
kid money.
so do we need to recommend Hollywood like kids anime kind of thing now too? Like,
No.
Nick, why would you invoke Blue Steel? Why would you do that?
know what? Megalobox for live action adaptation.
I'm with it. I'm with
I'll
it.
be sick.
Much be easier, and
I'm with it.
story's already kind of written.
That'll be really cool.
I mean,
I
like
love that.
we already have like Real Steel with Hugh Jackman and stuff like that. At least this time.
I enjoyed that movie.
It's literally this time. If you can have Hugh Jackman
It's
again,
a fun
let him
movie.
literally box. Let the man box. With
He could be one
the
of the
gears and
other
stuff.
fighters. Yeah.
Thank you, Vash. So Nick, I apologize. I read what you put, but I was thinking Max Steel, that god awful movie. Thank you, Vash, for correcting me.
Ah yes. Max
If you
Steel.
haven't seen the live action Max Steel
you told
movie,
me.
you're one of the lucky ones. Good for you.
Oh, I don't think I have either.
I have not either, so I don't.
I
wanna
hope you
look
don't
it up.
even know what it is. That means it's working.
You have convinced me to not watch it. Okay, perfectly fine.
Yeah, don't. There's better things you can do with your life.
That score would be dope. Please follow
Steve
it.
said Pixels. I don't remember Pixels.
Pixels
Oh!
with Adam Sandler.
Oh,
If it's that movie, yeah, it was awful. Absolutely
I mean,
terrible. But it made money because it's an Adam Sandler movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Happy Gilmore.
is
He
it?
He
yeah,
owns
his
Happy
studio.
Gilmore.
That's his,
Yeah, it's his studio.
produced it. That's why.
All of his movies make money. It doesn't matter
Yes.
how terrible it is. They all make money. Pixels made 244.8 million.
Oh, this movie. Ugh. I did like the one where he told the stories to his kids. I feel like that one was really cute.
Oh,
that was like a really cute little.
Pixels.
But all the rest, Adam Sandler movies are like misses.
Yeah, Nick, I can't believe they're making a Lilo and Stitch live action movie.
Wait, what?
What?
You and me both.
Wait,
I
wait,
have
wait,
no
wait.
idea.
Hold up, we gotta talk about
Everyone
this.
stop. Everyone
We
stop.
gotta need to talk
What?
about this
Real.
real quick.
It's real.
We'll need to talk about this real one.
Disney announced it.
It's real. It's happening.
Are they gonna have actual like Hawaiian native actors in it, or are they gonna whitewash it?
I mean,
I think
there's no
they're gonna need
casting
to.
News,
They have to.
There's no writing news, anything like that. But
They
it
just
was
said it.
announced that it's happening.
All right, so
All I'm saying is I hope
keep
they
it
dive
within the
into the
culture.
actual culture. Yes, I hope they keep it like because the show itself did a great job at that.
'Cause-
So I hope they keep that.
it's like they see how like Moana worked. Like they
It's
did a
funny.
great job. So
But it's
keep
just-
it within the culture. Do not whitewash anything. Keep everything within the culture.
And I better see my girl Lilo throwing hands with that one girl in her dance dance party. I better see that in the movie. That was a prominent scene in Lilo's character. But that's interesting. I don't know, man. I feel like
So it was announced in 2018, but we haven't
Oh.
heard anything.
In
else
3 years? Oh.
about it.
Oh.
yeah, 3 years.
3 years?
We'll see, man. We'll see. It must be all live action out.
Well, filming was supposed to start in fall of 2020 in Hawaii,
COVID.
but pandemic.
Yeah.
So that's why it hasn't happened yet. They haven't even started filming.
We'll see.
But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that at all.
Because the cast of Avatar people have their quarrels with, so
I don't want to even talk about that either.
we'll see.
I know.
The Last Airbender.
Yeah, the last
They literally
live action series.
I feel
Yeah,
like
let's just replace all of the Asian characters with Indian characters. It's fine. We're all minorities, right? It's perfectly fine.
let's have them. Oh, let's not give them the same age appropriation where Angle's
Yeah,
supposed to be 10. No, let's make them
when-
all teenagers.
I'm
Like,
sorry. As soon as they announced that they were swapping Aang and Katara's ages to where she's 3 to where she's the age of her brother and her brother is Aang's age. I was like, why? That's so stupid. So
Because
are you not?
if
Are you not?
she's older, it's easier to place her in the strong female role. Come on.
J-
You know that's why they did it, though. You know that's why.
We do know.
It's like, well,
that's-
she's the older sibling, therefore he has to look up
but
to her.
Katara was all bro. I don't like that because Katara was
Yeah,
already
she was
her
already
own.
that character.
She's
Exactly.
already her own motherly self. So why do that? Why y'all want to change shit? I'm
Because
sorry.
to them
Why
it
y'all
makes
wanna
more
change
sense if
stuff?
she's older.
No, don't because now her and Aang get together. It's gonna look disgusting because she's 3 years older and they're like it's not gonna look right. Like it's gonna be like, oh, girl, I'm sorry.
Hope they know Aang
I'm
marries
over
Katara.
it. I'm over it. And I see they have their own Avatar studios and stuff. So okay.
I am excited for the animated films, though. I am not
Yeah.
excited for the Netflix series. I
Because
am.
that's separate from the Avatar studio.
Yeah, they left.
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah.
director and everything
Yeah,
left.
they did.
They had to leave that. No. And now they're
I did see that the voice actor for Korra and Zuko have a podcast on Nickelodeon.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
Bosco
it's-
and
yeah, I love him. I love his
He's
voice
cool.
since American Dragon.
Very, very cool.
So yeah, that's cool.
I think they did the podcast was they recapped the entire series.
Yeah. They talk about both the series, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and kind of give their own thoughts. And I know the voice actor for Zuko is a major Katara and Zuko shipper. So he has like merch of it, and I'm just like, oh, it's so cute, but I'm not a shipper, you guys. You guys are toxic together.
Ray
Ray's in
Apollo.
the house. What's up, bro?
He has
Hey,
called.
Ray.
He has
He
called.
said dibs back.
He called dibs to Nani from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, hey, Nani was she was a baddie. I looked up to her and I was a little girl. I was like, oh my, when I found out it was her sister, I was like, oh, my girl, the oldest, gotta take care of annoying little sister like Lilo. Like, God bless.
And correction, by the way, the live action movie does have a writer, and he is a first time, like mainstream writer. So this is gonna be like his first like mainstream thing. He's
Okay.
also supposed to be writing the Crooked Man for Blumhouse, which is a movie I'm not excited for because I don't think the Crooked Man should be made into a movie, but he's writing it, so we'll see.
That seems to be the main topic of today's podcast. We'll see.
Live action
Yeah,
stuff.
we'll see.
What can work for live
What if?
action?
We'll see. Because man.
Oh man, I mean, some Nick Victory Fire says like he doesn't know how about the confirm My Hero Academia live action series in the work.
Is that happening? Did that get greenlit? Is that a real thing?
I think it got greenlit in Japan side, because I
Yeah,
feel like
Japan.
that's more like something that they would do, because they did Bleach, and they did their own Death Note, and
I
they do a
think-
lot of shonen movie adaptations for it. So
And they do a lot of stage plays too, where it's hard to keep up with the difference. But they've done a lot of My Hero stage plays. But I think the movie got announced. I'm not sure. 'Cause I see a lot of their stage plays promo, which is similar to some of their movie
So,
promos. So we'll see.
It's American.
oh,
Oh,
So
Okay.
it's so
Sky
the
High?
director's
Sky High!
Japanese.
Sky High.
The director's Japanese, but it's going to be an English language film, and Legendary is going to be
Yeah,
Alright.
distributing it in the US.
All right.
well,
there's some
that
hope.
was also the case for Death Note, because the actor from Heroes, he helped produce that film.
Right.
I don't
yeah.
know if he's Japanese or not. Is he?
I'm not sure.
Chris said, "My Hero Evolution." No, Lord, no.
Right here.
Stop, bro.
Please stop.
Who would they cast? Like, it would have to just be kids, because you can't get away with casting adults with this. Like, they're visibly
You have to
seen
hire
as
a
children.
whole classroom
Like-
students and a whole buff, skinny,
Like, they
skinny
look
All Might and a
like-
buff All Might.
It's a
That
bad
too.
idea. You
Yeah,
can't
it's-
you can't capture the anime.
No.
You can't capture Yusei Run. You can't capture like All Might Detroit Smash, and then the entire world fucking shakes because of how strong he is. It's not gonna work live action, man. It's just not.
You can't even capture just another hero. Neither. Those moments.
It's not gonna
it-
work.
The whole
How you capture a childhood dream and put it into a movie?
I'm just like remembering the whole like the school, you know, what you call it, with him and Shoto, and I'm like, I don't know about that live action Deku versus Shoto. So I'm just like, I don't know. Cause that's a lot of
Ray,
ice
I
and
would
fire.
leave. I would leave the theater of John Cena's moment. I would leave. Stop it.
Yeah, that's something he would do, since he's in a lot of like, he's in these like superhero movies now. So that's some shit they probably would do. Oh my god, that would be crazy.
Keep him,
All my
keep him
for-
in the Fast and Furious. We don't need
Or
any superhero
John
movies.
or Batista as All Might.
I mean, he's done being Drax. After
They would
this.
definitely hire some kind of wrestler to play All
Dude,
Might.
I can't imagine Batista saying plus ultra, like just screaming it at the top of his lungs.
What about Dwayne?
From a
How about The Rock?
Jason.
Definitely not.
The Rock,
Definitely
Jason
not.
Momoa.
Stop. These are all bad ideas.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ray said Goldberg.
Goldberg. I mean, but that's the thing, right? Like, who do you cast as Deku, right? And how do you ride the line of his sensitivity and his immaturity as a kid, but also ride the line of his maturity in becoming a hero? Like, how do you ride that line? How do you find the right actor to do that thing? Like, anime is just too hard, man. There's too
and like,
many
especially,
elements that make
especially
anime
when
good.
he's the crybaby hero too. You're gonna have to like be able to be very good at cry acting, where where viewers feel emotion, feel sympathy for you, feel that same emotional attachment to you, where like, oh, I feel you right now.
Tom Holland as Deku.
Tom
Ray,
Holland's like,
Ray, leave.
Ray,
Stop.
Ray, you're gonna get hired. You keep it up. They gonna hire you because they gonna be like, oh, this is good shit.
It's like, oh, you're Spider-Man? Oh, okay.
But even what Bastion said, he was like John Randy Orton as Endeavor. I looked
Randy
him up.
Orton as
He
Endeavor.
actually
Stop. No.
you were right to
No.
run, Steve. Michael Cera as Deku. You were right to run.
Oh, Michael Cera.
You are
Oh,
right to run.
no.
You are right to run, buddy.
No, who's in Dune? Dune. What's his name? Dune.
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy
Stop.
Chalamet.
What are you doing to me?
Oh
Chris
my
Hornet
God.
says the boy from Stranger Things that's in Ghostbuster.
Hey, I wouldn't mind that. But he's too tall. He's too tall for
He's
that.
really tall,
Yeah.
actually. His
They're all
growth,
tall.
his growth spurt
Finn
could
Wolfhard.
improve.
Finn? Mm.
Yeah.
But wait, can you go back to what's it called when they call him the variant Tom Holland? Like, wait, calling Timothy Chalamet a variant Tom Holland, and I looked at it, I was like, wait, you're not wrong.
You know what, Ray? Emma Stone as Toga, that's actually not bad, because she could definitely do it. She's a great actress. She's so versatile.
She did a great
in
job
Cruella.
with Krell, yeah.
Yeah, she did.
She can do anything. So yeah, that actually doesn't sound bad at all. Actually,
I don't know why I thought Scarlett Johansson as Midnight. Arm out
yes,
lady.
please.
Arm out lady.
Yeah, Midnight, please.
Midnight sounds right.
Yeah, Midnight.
Ooh, who do we get as
Camila
as
Cabello
Mirko?
Chaco.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, Mirko? I'm gonna look up black actress. She needs to be black.
Oh, I mean, of course.
I have not even watched the new Cinderella
see.
movie by Camila Cabello.
I am not a fan of the Cinderella story.
I'm
I
not
think it's
either.
really, really stupid.
Repetitive,
So I
way
don't
too
watch them.
repetitive and stupid. Nope, I'm done. Ray said J-Lo as Midnight.
No, her old ass.
I'm old, but I remember the Cinderella movie with Brandy. and
Oh
Yes.
yes, we all.
I'm like, dude, how stoned were you that you don't remember that she was black? How? She's like the only like black woman in the whole place. Like,
Journey Smollett as Marco, please.
bet. All right, yeah, take my money.
Because I could see her. Cause she was great as Black Canary. I did like her as Black Canary. She is getting her own movie.
Take my money. Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Sniper Waifu. What was her name?
Oh
McGann,
yeah.
And again,
Yeah.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead, she'll kill it. Yeah, but Deku, I mean, again, right? Bakugo. How do you capture that live action?
you could capture
He's so
the
loud,
rivalry.
so petulant. How do you capture that live action?
He would take
not
up
be
so
too
much space.
overbearing?
Yeah, he would take up too much space. So I don't know how they would factor that in to the
And then
story.
I can't think of a human being saying stupid Deku. Or like, you dumb nerd, or like the
or
things that he
extras
says,
calling them extras, like it'd be
yeah,
weird.
like I don't see it working live action. Like,
Hey, who nine? Oh my gosh. So, has to be one of those awkward actors.
Ray,
Oh my God.
stop it. Taylor Lautner is the worst actor
Taylor Lautner
ever.
is Bakugo? No.
He's the worst.
Remember we tried to do like action movies after the whole Twilight thing, and I was just like him being like doing like parkour, and it was like an action movie.
What was it? Abandoned or
Yeah,
whatever the
something
fuck it
something
was.
like that. I was like, this is a bad movie.
I mean,
Jet Black
which
is
is why
Fat
we
Gum.
stopped.
You know what? I wouldn't mind that. Jet Black is
Yeah,
Fat
Jack
Gum.
Black. Yeah, sure. I love Jack Black.
Yeah, that would be cool. But who would be his fine version when he's not,
I would,
fat? Brad Pitt.
I would say the person who should do Night Eye is the person who did Edward Twilight. Just send him a sleeping bag, Cupid eyes, just make him tan.
No, I don't know who would be Night, bro. There's like a tall, lengthy character, like actor who is in my head, but I don't know the name of it.
Yeah.
He has to be just tall, awkward, and lengthy. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
Nye is not as weird scientist in Pacific Rim.
You mean the guy who
Oh my
plays
God.
Charlie from Always Sunny?
I don't know. That cast would be very because all of my superheroes are weird. Like their powers of those are weird in a sense. So it would be a very centric cast to say the least. Because
Yeah,
it's not a typical American superhero, although it is, inspired by, but it's still very different. So I don't know.
And no shade to Todoroki, but how do you make him interesting for a live action movie that's not just about his powers or making it about his dad or making it about his brother, or making it about his mom? How do you make him interesting in a movie or a limited series? These are huge problems.
Yeah.
We already know they're gonna cut out so much and try to see if they could just mainly focus on All Might and Deku, but really, the like interesting characters are also this class and students, and so many characters that need to choose in casting, and then so many like characteristics of each and every single one of them. It's not possible to do.
Oda even told her her coach, he was like, you have a lot of characters, and that's concerning. Like, so turning it over to like a movie, it's like, who do you focus on? Like, he focused on so many characters, especially in the beginning, not just like
Ray said
like,
burn Gorman as Night Eye.
Yeah, Burn Gorman.
who's that? Who's
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know how tall he is though, but I mean he could do it.
Steve?
I mean, if we don't care about how tall he is, David Dismalchian, I think he would kill it as Night Eye, if I'm being honest.
Steve, stop it. Jesse Eisenberg as Todoroki.
Vin Diesel voiced the principal. Hey, hey, Groot.
You know what? He did Groot.
Family.
Family. Oh my god.
Students.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That's just reminding.
Powers, but we've got students.
That just reminded me of someone saying, "What if Steve Harvey voiced Shiki from Parasite?" And I'm just like, why would you? That's never got in my head. So I'm just like, oh my god, that would be so annoying.
We need to raise the next generation of heroes.
I don't know. It's about family.
That's how we defeat All for One.
This school is a family. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that film.
Yeah, man. The casting is gonna be really hard. It's gonna be really, really hard.
They're probably gonna. They have to do it to where I don't even know. I don't know. I can't even think of it. I can't even be creative and think because it's just like.
And I
what
mean,
do you do?
who's the villain, right? Like,
Yeah.
Shigaraki's design is really cool
They probably just
in
do
anime
a
or
Nomu.
manga, but how does it look live action, right?
Like if anything, they
Okay.
just do like season 1 entirely as its own movie. They'll just have appearance of All for One. Of course, you'll see Shigaraki, but like them, I guess their main big bad would be the Nomu, the first Nomu.
Oh, Meryl Streep as a school nurse.
That's funny.
Sure.
That's funny.
Why not?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but it'd be weird.
Be a lot of condensing for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be a mission so that you can get away from all of the students. It's just way too much going on.
So I guess the movies, focus on the movies plots then, the anime movies.
Ray, you know who would be really cool to play a Nomu? I can't remember his last name, but Florian something from Creed 2. And he was just in Shang-Chi as Razor Fist too.
Oh
He's
yeah.
fucking huge.
He is.
He would be a
He
really
is.
cool Nomu.
They're more likely
Yeah.
with using a lot of CG just for do the whole Nomu and muscles.
Yeah,
and buff and
mocap.
whatever.
Mocap would be the best thing they could do.
Ray said Jason Momoa as Nomu.
That's every Nomu.
Emily Clark
Oh.
as Mount Lady.
What's
Emilia
his name?
Clarke.
What's his name? Who's in the who's in Candyman as Rocklock?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
why? Yeah, because why? That would be cool.
Have a good night, Ashton.
Good night.
Yeah, Ashton, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Let me see what else.
We're probably hurting our brains by thinking
Yeah,
about
it's like even if they were like to hire all these casts, it's gonna be probably very expensive to. For all
And I
of
mean,
them
you
too.
just don't have Mineta in the movie, right?
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
need them.
You just cut him.
You know for sure you're gonna get yourself banned and cut maybe just for him alone.
I mean, that's why they didn't have Pepe Le Pew in Space Jam movie.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
So we'll see.
Because I mean, those characters do weird shit sometimes, like really, really weird shit.
It was like back in the 60s, the 70s.
I mean, what Mineta does right now isn't okay.
And I feel like Horikoshi's been like a lot of his like cover panels for like I feel like he's been hinting that Mineta likes Mina.
Vashpi
Michael
Mineta.
Ross.
I think he does, yeah.
Oh my. So I'm just like, cause on the panel, Mina was on like a ladder, and Mineta was looking up her ass. I'm just like, oh my god, Horikoshi, why?
I mean, if it's there, how can you not look?
Oh my
right?
god. Meanwhile, Deku's like pushing Deku down on the ladder. I'm just like, oh, this panel is crazy. Vash could be Mineta. Probably.
Michael Rosenbaum for All for One. For voicing?
Voice.
Yes. For the voice, yes. I could definitely see that. Given
For
the
the
Lex
voice?
Luthor and everything like that, the voice, yes.
I feel
So, for me, the voice of All for One, if we're doing live action in America, Michael Ironside, who did Darkseid's voice in the
Dark
all
Side.
of the old animated series.
Oh.
Yeah, Michael Ironside, his voice is fucking epic. Like, he's the voice I hear when I hear Darkseid talk.
That could work. Who would play Shigaraki?
I don't know.
That'd be hard.
Who's the awkward white actor?
Michael Cera.
Well, who's hot currently?
You know
I
what?
guess.
Michael Cera could do Shigaraki. Just literally slouch, have some hands in his face.
Michael Cera is too old.
I mean, she's 20.
18.
No, he's 20 now.
How old is Michael Cera? He's like 30.
He's older. Way older.
Like,
Way older.
He's like visibly showing. Like, like no.
I mean, he'll have a hand covering his face, so.
Egerton. Jesse Eisenberg.
I mean,
feel like I know these
Jesse
names.
Eisenberg should not be anyone.
Mm-mm.
But who would Taron Egerton be? I don't know. There's so many eccentric characters. Like, again, how does this work live action, right?
Henry.
Oh, yeah, it's from Kingsman, which the movie's coming out soon. I'm actually kind of
I could see Henry Cavill as All Might, but then again, like he doesn't want to do a Superman anymore.
Yeah, play against type. Like, I want him to do something else. Like All for One would be interesting, kind of.
trying to think. And who play Hawks?
Yeah, I was trying to think of that.
Egerton as Shiggy.
I don't know. His
Actually,
face.
you know what? Taron Egerton could probably play Hawks.
Yes. Yeah.
I think he
Dyed
could really
hair
pull it off. He's
blonde?
really
Oh,
charismatic.
good looking. And like,
Yeah.
yeah, I love that. I like that. I like that.
Vash said who would be Mike Master.
Oh my god, some comedian. It has to be. Oh, Miss Joke. Oh, it has to be definitely be a comedian. Oh my god, some woman comedian has to be Miss Joke. That would be so cute. But Mike Master, yeah, definitely. I don't know. Preston Mike is pretty eccentric character. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hawks will be Jaden Smith. No, why do you want Jaden Smith in a movie? Jaden Smith can be someone from 1B, class 1B, 2B, whatever that class is. Someone in there. I don't know.
Steve thought that we were putting funny casting. No, we were serious, Steve. We were full serious.
Actually, Will Smith, President Michael, that should be cool because he just and what's happening in Wonder Raids and they're like that would be pretty
He'll
funny.
just make loud, weird noises. It's not much different than he did from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air sometimes.
Yeah.
Who would play Red Riot? Kirishima.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. Like characters like that who are just like they're important, but it's like they're. How would they?
All right.
I don't-
All right, a little
That's
bit
where
easier.
a good casting director
A
comes
little
in.
bit easier. Ida.
I mean, I don't think that's that easy either, honestly.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's really not.
Uraka?
Was it Stephen Ray who said Someone, and I agreed with it. They said in the chat, but I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, Camilla. They said Camilla Cabello.
Oh, Camila Cabello. I can see her as Momo instead. Not the alien. Not the alien girl. The
No, I know. Momo Yaozaro.
Yeah.
How was her last name? I don't know.
Kevin Hart is pressing mic.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart as the principal. Man.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see who they cast in all of these roles because, again, man, anime is really hard to translate to screen, and all of these characters have so many different personalities. How does it translate? So we'll see.
Well, we'll see.
But yeah, I don't know when. Hopefully, it takes another 3 years or plus so. Like we have the Lilo and Stitch live action movie. We maybe with a good long push until we find out of when it actually comes out. Scoop Steve says Aiden Gallagher, number 5 Umbrella.
I
Academy
like that
celebrity.
actor. I like that actor. I don't know for Dobby. I feel like he maybe
Ray, stop.
because he's more of like a pretentious asshole type of character he's played. I don't know if Dobby would fit that, but we'll see. I loved him in Umbrella Academy. My Hero Degrassi. That's how it's gonna be. Yeah, I agree.
Oh boy.
Yeah, someone's gonna roll up with a gun and put Deku in a wheelchair.
Oh my gosh. Our Deku's gonna put Bakugo in a wheelchair because he didn't bully him.
Right?
Glock for all.
Plus Glock for all. Okay. Oh my god.
Steve, that's Meatball Boy. Wait, what?
Talking about Aiden?
Yeah, I think he means Aiden. Yeah. Who do you think about Overhaul?
Oh man,
I forgot about Overall. I felt that would be cool if they focus on the overall like arc. I think that would be a nice like focus. Because I don't know.
Henry Golding.
I can see that.
I don't know why. I just thought of him.
I can see that. But yeah,
I mean, all of these people should be Asian. Like realistically.
Yeah.
That's
And
what they should be.
my thing is like we already have a lot of superhero movie stuff. So now you're going to Japan, taking their stuff and making yet another iteration of superhero. Like it's too much at this point. It's too much.
Ray said, "Dude who played Black Manta."
Yaya is Overhaul?
I said him as
bet.
Rockhawk. Rocklock. But overall, I mean, okay.
I mean, that dude can do anything. Honestly,
He
could be all. He could be all for one. He can do anything.
I loved him as Black Manta. Oh my god, I did like that Aquaman.
Yeah, he just came out of nowhere a couple of years ago. Now he's fucking crushing it.
He started in like a series, did he not? Like a TV show or?
Yeah, I think yeah.
He just been.
But he hasn't done that many things, honestly.
He wasn't. Oh crap! What was he in? Wow, he's doing his thing though. I love it.
Not sure.
Oh, he was in Watchmen. Was that when he debuted in Watchmen, or was he in something else before Watchmen?
He was in a couple of things before Watchmen.
Current King as all for one. He could do it. I definitely can see him.
I mean, yeah. Jonathan Majors could do it.
No, now you not.
Oh, Jonathan.
Oh fuck.
Danny
Did
Danny DeVito as Gran Torino. No.
Stop.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
I'm laughing.
I reply GTFO. No.
That would be hilarious. Oh my god. That would be funny.
But yeah, he was in a series called The Get Down. He
He
did
was in a
Right,
Get
right, right,
Down.
Baywatch, The Greatest Showman, The Handmaid's
Yep,
Tale.
he
for an
played the
episode,
brother.
Aquaman, Us,
Wow.
Black Mirror.
Yep,
Oh.
he was in Black Mirror. A lot of like he does like a lot of like TV shows, and like one time he'll be like a supporting character, another role he'll be like a main supporting character, or like it ranges. It's really interesting.
I mean, he's gonna be in Furiosa. That's coming up. That's gonna be sick. I mean, he's in The Matrix Resurrections. He's in a movie called Ambulance. Yeah, Candyman. Yeah, he's gonna be in some really good stuff, man. Really
love that
talented.
for him. Love that.
Yeah, Ray. Yeah, that was him in The Greatest Showman. Yeah.
Yeah, he played the brother. He was the brother. He didn't have many lines, but he was dancing.
Yeah.
Current king of often. Maybe the Matrix can be Rock Lock.
Actually, I think I have an idea who could be Mike. Chris Tucker.
Oh my god. Logs off the night.
I think it would work.
Oh my god. I don't think he would even agree to do that. I don't think he even I don't know, but that
he hasn't done anything in a really long time.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Mike.
Yeah, his voice screaming over the mic.
Man.
I'm just hearing it. I'm just like, oh my god, no.
You're just singing karaoke and whatnot, and just screaming stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of diversity, a lot of cast that could go into My Hero Academia.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I don't but I think we all could agree that I don't know if we could have a full-on live adaptation of My Hero Academia, mainly because the cast is too huge,
Too vast
for it to really come in together.
Anime is just really hard to translate it to live action, man. Again, everything that goes into what makes anime fun, it just won't work. I was on my friend's podcast, the Popaholics podcast, and we were talking about Speed Racer, which I think is actually a really good anime movie that takes all of the weird, wacky sound effects, freeze frames that anime does, and it worked. But how many films can you do that with, though, where it'll work? That's the problem.
I think greed gets in the way. So we're like, oh, we can do with anything. Anything can work. And it's like, no, it doesn't.
It's like
it takes
people. You need people who has a director has a certain passion for this film, that's not willing to compromise, to make it less or devalue of it all.
I mean, it's not every time the director has the pull, man. It's the executive producer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the director just gets hired to do a job. The executive producer hires everyone, and if they want it a certain way, you got hired to do a job. Unless you're Nolan, James Wan, you don't get to make decisions.
I feel like
you show up, you do a job. Not even David Ayer got to release the movie that he wanted to make in Suicide Squad. He made Fury, bro. Yeah, it's hard.
That's true. That's why if you guys have heard of the movies I made us, for those who are listening, go watch, because it's really interesting to see how a lot of these films were made, and how a lot of it was just luck, a luck, but also just the different production companies that were used, and just the whole process in itself is really interesting to me. So, but that's what you just said reminded me of that, because I was I was thinking about The Nightmare Before Christmas, how even though Tim Burton did imagine it, he didn't work on it because he was working on the Batman film for a majority of the production time. So I was interesting with that, but
yep, that's the business.
I mean, is it the same thing with M. Night Shyamalan too sometimes? Or sometimes it's him creating all these work? Because I know there's a difference.
I mean, it's all him, and honestly, that's the problem. Because I mean, that's also what the executive producer is supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to rein it in when it goes too far. The Happening, way too far, too preachy. It was just nonsense, right? You need someone to rein it in, and no one was there, and that's the reason why Shyamalan made so many terrible movies, because he made so many good movies in the beginning. Oh, the next Spielberg, and then I went to his head, and
Yeah.
no one could tell him no, and then that's when he makes a bunch of crap. So you need balance, man. It's all balance.
I mean, he made a good, decent amount of okay movies, but it was not enough to help cancel out the many bad movies he's made, for sure. Uh,
Yeah,
Michael?
Unbreakable, The Sixth Sense, the Village, like incredible films, right? And then he just had a string of bad movies, but he's been back, in
Mhm.
my opinion. I don't think Old's good, but like The Visit, Split, Glass, I think those are
Yeah.
really good movies.
Oh, I did like
Those
The
took
Visit.
those took time. Like he literally took his time to write all three trilogies.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And he financed The Visit too, all on his own. So really good movie.
but yeah, it kind of sucks. Sometimes it's not up to the director, executive producers, and anything. It's all about the boards above, and
Mm-hmm.
can't not make the movie. You can't make with the movie. So, but I think we could wrap it up right now. You guys good?
Yeah, this was a really, really fun episode. We got to talk about a lot of different things.
Yeah, like we
For sure.
hit it out of the park with the Sony the PlayStation presentation, the articles, and everything that live want to talk about with live adaptation. I think we talked a lot. Yeah. Spicy, can you have your plugs, please?
Yeah, guys, y'all can follow me on my social media, Spice Lady ENT on Twitter, Spice Lady Entertainment on Instagram, Spice Lady Talks on YouTube. Trying to get more videos out. I'm not sure yet. Podcast is on hiatus until further notice. But I am going streaming tomorrow on Twitch, Spice Lady Gaming. So go come hang out with me. Announcing a giveaway very soon, so stay tuned for that. Also check out, my article, ScreenRant, whatever have you, a lot of fun. It's I retweeted my current article on my Instagram, on my Twitter page. So go check that out. But yeah, Patreon coming very soon as well. So thank y'all for all the support.
Yeah, and if you read one article, if you just click on her name, you'll actually get the links to all of the other articles that she's written. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out for sure.
Yeah.
James, your plugs, please.
Yeah, you guys can follow me all over social media at JB Exclusive. Tomorrow night on C4S Villains, we are going to be talking about What If Episode 5, What If Zombies, and we're going to be talking about Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. It's going to be an absolutely stacked episode, so make sure you guys come by. Go over to the website right now, carefulfootspoilers.com, where you can get a full recap of everything that happened during the PlayStation showcase. Brees is going to be working on some individual articles, giving you guys some in-depth knowledge on all of the different games that came out today as well, so stay tuned for that.
All right, let me try to wrap this all up. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed everything you listen. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed it. Also, subscribe to the channel if you can do it. Help us support the channel. And also follow our other Animatedly team, Ray Apollo, Legend Vash, Prince Allah. Please follow their Twitter, look for it up. And all of the links and descriptions are all down below. Always support the channel. You can always find me at Santa Mega Man. You guys have been listening to the Anime Lately podcast, and I hope you have a good night. Peace.